What it is, Facebook family? What's going on? What's cracking? How y'all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Great blessings to everybody, especially that will be able to see, hear, listen to the video, you know what I'm talking about. It's being a blessing to be up, you know what I'm talking about. It's happy birthday to all the ones that got a cake day today. Rachel Nolan, big shout out, you know what I'm talking about. Happy cake day to the ones that's in heaven, you know what I'm talking about. It's starting to warm up, people. Starting to warm up, Trying to get some of these plans in action. And trying to get some of these plans in action. Y'all know, man. But once again, man, you know what I'm talking about? It's knowledge out there that people have, but they don't want to share it because they don't want you, equal to them, above them, or whatever. But it's knowledge that the Heavenly Father will share with you that only you have. You understand me? That's But that don't mean we're not supposed to share knowledge. That's what it's for. And why a lot of these school systems so messed up, public-private schools and all that crap, man. It says one nation under God. You know what I'm talking about. Individual nation is a nation for all. You know what I'm talking about. But we all are different nationality, different background, different cultural reasons. But until we see peace and knowledge, peace and knowledge, you know what I'm talking about? I want to learn peacefully. I want to be able to get along with people peacefully. I want to enjoy my surroundings peacefully. But there's some of these bigotry of people feel that we can't have peace unless they give it to us. Peace come from within, people. Peace come from within. See, he gives you peace. In the midst of the storm, he gives you peace. If you could think calmly during the ravaging of a storm, shout out to that young man, he was a young man I was watching about, and I think he was down somewhere in Florida or whatever. Well, this young man, comes outside to get some reception, walking, mind his business, you know what I'm talking about. If he ain't in your yard, don't question that man. If he ain't standing looking directly in your doorway, don't question that man. As long as he on the sidewalk walking, minding his business, don't question. Well, 3 bigotry of people thought it was a great idea to walk around and harass a younger person. See how they played out for him, didn't it? And I think if we all stick together in our community, the reds, the whites, the blues, the greens, the blacks, the grays, whatever you is, I think we all sit down and have a discussion on how to come together and peacefully stop the stupidness, you know what I'm talking about? Peacefully. You sit down with your OG, you see how to redirect certain resources to the most needed, you know what I'm talking about? Peacefully. You sit down with these young men and women, man, that teach them about the rules and regulations, the do's and don'ts of these firearms, the dope selling up, pimping, you know what I'm talking about? These do's and don'ts, everything, your wrongs and rights, man, you know what I'm talking about? It's goods and it's bads, you understand me? This life. until you teach them what happens when they do wrong, you're going to wait till it's too late. Y'all wait to have these kids locked up doing free slavery work because y'all don't want to take the belt. Y'all don't want to sit down and school them on the righteous ways. You know what I'm talking about? Because believe me, man, there's a Dagmar veteran, man. I try to, school young men and women on the righteous ways, man, but you got to tell them about the bad stuff, man. You got to tell them what's going to happen when they go to prison. You got to tell them about what happened when the feds get them. You got to tell them about that, man. Y'all leaving that out. Y'all let Jay got $100,000, cuz. What you had to go through to get it? How many no's did it take to get your business? You know what I'm talking about? How many times you had to go to jail to flip that key? Yeah, y'all got to tell them about that, man. How many times you was set up? How many times you didn't survive gunfights? You know what I'm talking about? Y'all got to tell them about this, man. This what goes on when you choose that street life, man. That's what goes on when you choose that street life, man. How many people done died that you knew? See what I'm saying? Y'all ain't teaching about this street life, man. Y'all can't let them run wild, man. Y'all listen to these government officials, man. The government officials have no control. Let me say that again. The government officials have no control. What goes on in your neighborhood is controlled by the people in your neighborhood. If y'all ain't out there doing that census, don't expect no resources to come to you. If y'all ain't out voting, don't expect nobody, to fight for you. You know what I'm talking about? You got to fight for yourself, man. Sometimes you got to live off the land. You understand me? You got to grow your own fruits and vegetables. You understand me? You got to work your own farm, man. Y'all ain't no bigger than me. You understand me? Y'all let them, conduct what time you go to work and stuff. Me too, because, I got to punch my 9 to 5. I got to hit my clock. But at the same time, until you get to the point where you run your own, you know what I'm talking about? Because at this moment, you know what I'm talking about, there's a lot of us scared to step up and scared to stand out. You know what I'm talking about? If you got a business, you know what I'm talking about, I don't care if you're doing $10 profits right now. If you're doing $10 profit right now, go invest that $10 profit and let that $10 profit work for you. You know what I'm talking about? And when that $10 become $100, you know what I'm talking about? Go find somebody you can help hire, Get one of these young men and young women off the drugs. You know what I'm talking about? Put them in a better position to show how God works. You understand me? God is in you. Not just around you, not just with you, He is in you. But I'm finna get back to business, man. I just came to holler at y'all. Peace. And I'm out. Bizzle.